how's it going? Welcome to the next episode of Let's Play Euro Truck Sim. So, in the last game, we got up to level 1, so now we can buy a truck, and the bank is nice enough to give us some money, except I never discovered a truck dealership, so I can't go buy a truck. So, now we're in Birmingham. Let's take tractors to Cardiff. 25,000 pounds. When we get to Cardiff, we'll have to make sure to take a detour, find us a dealership, so we can go buy us a truck. So there, we'll do that. I hope that's a dealership in Cardiff. We're in a DAF this time. So let's see. I don't see where it says how many miles are on this truck. Okay, well, let's see what she looks like. Oh yeah. Do a tongue test. I'll help put it in gear. Okay, well, let's get to it. How do I get out of here now? Oh, that's cool. Double bunk. Again, I'm on the wrong side of the truck. I think this might be the exit here. We're still in England, so we're still on the wrong side of the road. Oh. Good there, good there. On the wrong side of the truck, on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, well. You know, I'm curious, anyone that's watching this, can you tell me about driving in the UK? I've never been over there. Or in not just the UK, but in Europe in general. Now, I thought essentially everyone except North America drove on the right-hand side of the road. And in the UK, they're driving on the left-hand side. But how many places drive on the right-hand side of the road? How many places do you drive on the right-hand side of the vehicle? I know there's a lot of places that you drive on the left-hand side even though you drive on the right side of the road. Or sorry, you drive on the right side of the vehicle even though you're on the left side of the road, and vice versa. Which is not the proper way to do it at all. People like that because... What is this cattle we're coming up on? Anyway, people like that because... I prefer it the other way, so that you can see around the vehicle in front of you. If you're pulling out to pass them on the highway or whatnot. detail that I remember in Euro Truck Simulator. Are there way stations in Europe? Oh, I think I could have stayed in that lane. Let's get back over there. Yeah, I haven't seen a single way station yet. Here in North America, I know they're all over the place. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah. So, let me know. I'd like to learn this stuff. Oh, so in the last video I was telling you that I was going to tell you about my setup this time. So I started out with a HP Pavilion gaming laptop, and from there I bought this Logitech G600 gaming mouse, wired of course, and way overkill for any of the games I play. Except maybe Grand Theft Auto or EVE Online. There's a few role-play games. Well, I call them role-play, but like Grand Theft Auto. I did play. I don't have that downloaded right now. I should actually do that. EVE Online, it would probably come in handy. A few other ones. But then I went and bought a Xbox One gaming controller, a wired one that just plugs into my computer, and worked fine and no issues. But I'm not really a big fan of laptops in general. I wanted a desktop, but I was living in a camper. It's kind of hard to have a desktop set up in a camper when it moves quite often and leaks, and just a real pain. Didn't have to want to worry about a desktop, so I just got the laptop, and the laptop sat in my truck when I was moving the camper. But then it got too cold to live in a camper anymore, so I was staying in the house, at my uncle's house, but I was just sleeping on a chair. I was sleeping on the couch for a little bit, and then sleeping on a chair in one of the open bedrooms. But I never, well, I didn't know if I was going to be moving away for work or whatnot, so yeah, I just kept using the gaming laptop, and I was able to record videos, but I didn't really have any like peace and quiet or privacy, so it was very rare I could record anything with my voice in it. But I recorded a bunch of videos and uploaded them, and then just before Christmas, the garage came available, and it's a heated, insulated garage at my uncle's house. And so I made a deal with my uncle. I rented out the garage from him, and went and got a bed. Now, see, I don't have very much money, so I was financing my laptop, and I went and financed a bed. And then while I was there, I looked into it. It was cheaper for me to get this laptop I have now. So I ended up trading in my laptop, and I kept my controller and my mouse, of course, because I bought those separate. I traded it in for an HP Pavilion desktop, the same as my laptop was, just the desktop version. And I'm not sure the guy at the finance place knew exactly what this was, because the way he was talking about it sounded like it was just kind of a basic desktop. So that's what I figured I had. It wasn't until I got it home and I was looking at it that I realized that it was actually the just the desktop version of the laptop I had, but it's actually a bit better than the laptop. I know most people don't have any use for them, but this one has a CD player. My laptop didn't. It's actually a DVD player. I don't know if it does Blu-ray or not, but it reads DVDs fine. I've watched a few out here. And then that came just standard with HP monitor, an HP mouse, and an HP keyboard. I had no use for the mouse since I'm using my G800 that I got. I still need to set up properly. I had it set up properly on the laptop, but I never did install the software to set it up properly on the desktop. Anyways, so I've got that, so I might as well use my own. And then the monitor doesn't have any speakers, so I ended up swapping the monitor out. It's just sitting in the house right now with the mouse. But I'm using an RCA TV, just a small one, as my monitor, and it has speakers in it, so it does the job. I'm still using the HP keyboard that came with it, and I'm using an Audio Acoustics microphone that I just got. It was the cheapest one they had, and it seems to do what I need it to. The guy I talked to where I got it said there were better ones and whatnot, but for what I'm doing with it, this is fine. So yeah, that's my setup. But then I had an issue with my with my desktop, as where Windows wasn't updated. So it wouldn't let me, update Windows unless I put a code in, and I didn't want to pay to get a code. So I couldn't change any settings on the computer at all. Like the account name was still the company that I'm financing the computer through. The background was one of their flyers that was just on the computer already. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Oops, well that's a cop that can't move, so we're just gonna get out of here. It's nice on American Truck Sim that if you pull out in front of someone like that, they actually stop. Oh well. Anyways, I'm not going to get very much pay at all for this job. The truck's really damaged. So yeah, this my laptop had a one. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I was saying. So yeah, I couldn't change any of the settings, and then my laptop had a 1 terabyte hard drive on it. And looking at this computer, you'd think it would have the same hard drive, if not a better one. But it didn't. It had like 120 gigabytes of storage. I don't know what type of storage. I don't know that much. I found this external hard drive in the house. It's an old one that was getting used for something. Well, it hasn't been touched since 2015, I think it was. Maybe not that long, but anyways, it hadn't been used for at least 3 years. so I plugged it in and started using that. I filled up the hard drive on the computer pretty quickly. Okay, I can't take that message off. Yeah, so I filled that up pretty quickly, and then I started using this hard drive, and I was messing around a little bit, trying to download games to the hard drive, and they worked fine the first time I played them until I shut the game off, and then it wouldn't load again after that. Or the one game I had, Gold Rush the game, or whatever it is, Gold Miner game. It wouldn't let me play the save game I had because there was DLC enabled in it, but no DLC enabled in the computer. Well, all I did was play the game when it downloaded, and I didn't delete anything, so I couldn't figure out why it wouldn't work, and I was messing around and found out that there's a 1 terabyte, 1.8 terabyte hard drive on this computer that had nothing on it at all. So I was looking into it, and I tried to move games onto there, and I was getting the same issue. They weren't wanting to load, or there was issues connecting them with Steam and whatnot. So I tried to download Steam again onto that hard drive, and it just wasn't working. So I tried moving Steam over onto the hard drive, and it wouldn't let me do that either. So I called them and told them about these two issues, and the guy at the store recommended that I take the computer back in and get the whole thing reformatted and updated, and they would see if they can fix it so everything saves to the hard drive, not just what I'm guessing is the operating system memory unit. So I did that. They took the computer in. They said that it would be gone for 2 weeks. It was gone for 3 days. Came back, started using it again, and it was having... Microsoft was updated, so I could customize everything on the computer. It wasn't a huge deal for me, but whatever. Then everything was wiped. All my games and Steam were completely gone and everything, but I wasn't too concerned because I can always just re-download them. So I went to download Steam, and it was trying to save it to the operating system memory unit again. But I went in and I selected to move it to... I selected to have it downloaded to the 1 terabyte hard drive. And so that worked, and now it automatically knows for all the games that I want it to go to the hard drive, not the memory unit. So, yeah, I got it working again. Everything's working how it should now, well, for the most part anyways. So, yeah. I don't know if I forgot anything. So right now, like I said, I'm living in a garage, and I have horrible Wi-Fi out here. So when I first got the computer back, I set it up in the house and downloaded everything. I got everything working in the house and then moved it out here. And then what I did is I moved all my recorded videos off the computer onto the external hard drive, and just took the hard drive into the house and connected it to my grandmother's laptop and uploaded it onto YouTube from there. So that's what I'm going to do again, but I don't want to be doing that every day. So just on Mondays I'm going to do that. Well, at least this coming Monday I think is when I'm going to take the hard drive in and upload everything again. Kind of feel bad now that I'm taking their truck for a little bit of a detour after I crashed it up, but I need to unlock the dealership so I can. Unlock the dealership so I can buy a truck. Oh, is this a dealership? DAF. It's a DAF dealership, right? Yes. I need to be in this lane. I thought this was a roundabout. Holy church, that's nice. Looks like our first truck will be a DAF. I hate traffic circles so much. I don't mind roundabouts, but I do not like traffic circles. Okay, where do you want it? Yeah, I can park it there. Oh, come on, we can get it. We can get it. Oh, there she is. Let's see how much trouble I'm in now. Satisfactory? How's that satisfactory? I damaged their truck. Oh, whatever. They're still willing to give me $3,400 for that. I'll take it and run before they get a hold of me. Looking for drivers with their own equipment. Competitive pay, $5,300 for a job. No, I can do better. In Birmingham for a tree ET. Nah, I can do better than that. Maybe, we'll see. So let's take out the max loan I can, which is $100,000 apparently. Just hope I can get a truck for that. See, I can't see the price. Oh yeah, right there. Ooh, 117, 127, 81, 183, 209, 220, 233. Doesn't look like I'll be buying a truck apparently. Oh, we'll see. Maybe I can get the price down a little bit. Let's see. No, well, this thing get? Is that? No, gotta be the other side of the truck. See, as cheap as paint I can get. It doesn't look like I'll be bringing down the price any, so I'm just gonna call her quits here for the day. I'll see you guys in the next one.